Okay, I'm gonna start because it is 8:30 and this intro song is like 5 minutes long. So we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit just waiting for it to end if I don't butt in and start it already. Welcome on in. Anyone that might be rewatching this or lurking, anything like that, welcome on in. Today I am going to be doing some random drawings, random sketches. I feel like just doing random sketches today and not putting so much pressure on myself to like fully finish them and render them and stuff like that. So for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes already, I've been doing some sketches over here on my tablet, just listening to some lo-fi. But yeah, so let's get into it. Give Roscoe some food over there. Some kibble in his bowl. If you guys don't know, every time that somebody subscribes or donates, and then whenever memberships are turned on this channel, it all contributes to Roscoe's food bowl. So every little contribution feeds the cat. Alright, so as you guys can see, I've got this sketch over here, I've got this one here, and this one down here that I just did some cleaning up of it. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go back to work on these. So if you have any creative projects that you're working on alongside me, feel free to work on those. If you're doing some reading, some writing, anything creative, I greatly encourage that. And yeah, so I think right now I'm sketching out the characters that I've designed or that I've made. Just doing some, I don't know, like practice sketches on them. I did have to remind myself how this character's hair is parted, because it is different than the other ones, and it's been a while since I've drawn her before. E. That's a 3. Which is interesting because one of the characters ends up like mistaking the E in her name tag for a 3. And then I have the stream soundtrack is not set to randomize right now, so there will hopefully not be any repeating songs today, because I thought I started hearing some repeating songs the other day, and I was like, this is not right. I don't know if I'll put color into these or not. I don't know how I'm gonna work these out in the long run. Again, like, they're just sketches. Sometimes some projects just need to be sketches. Let's see. I have a bunch of female characters here, so maybe I'll try out one of the male characters. Oh, different layer. I'm trying to keep them all on separate layers to keep it easier on myself. So if anyone's wondering how I start out my portrait sketches, it's just a circle and then I figure out where the chin's gonna be. Usually right beyond the chin there's an ear, depending on the angle of the face. If they're looking upwards, the ear's gonna be placed more downwards than the eyes. If they're looking down, then the ear is above the eyes. So If it's straight on, then usually the eyes are at the same level as the ears. Sometimes I look at other people's artwork and everything's kind of like thrown around willy-nilly, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, and it makes it look all AI generated. I'm like, I can see that it's not, but there's a reason why certain things look the way that they do. In fact, I actually, when I was scrolling through YouTube, because I like to listen to commentary while I'm drawing, and then if there's no music in the commentary video, I'll slap on some of the lo-fi music, and I'm like, this makes it so much calmer. But someone had made a video on a energy drink company that is well known for, you know, using actual artists in their tub art. And there's a couple of pieces in question that people are like analyzing all of the different, you know, aspects of it. And because certain highlights and certain shadows don't make any sense, line placements and proportions, and just basic anatomy too, it makes it look very AI generated. So it's the importance of that, like, anatomy literacy. I'm gonna make this jawline just a little bit longer. I want more of a masculine jawline. Okay, let's see. Where should a nose be at? Now I've got the crosshairs a little bit off center. Move that over. The 5-minute song has ended. I do like how simplistic those songs are. Easy listening. Maybe a little bit longer. Try and match those up. Hello, Jonathan Miller. Welcome on back. Good to see you. Today I'm just drawing random sketches today. Basically all the characters that I've designed. Just doing some comfort sketches. I can hear Wolf saying my username. me pull up one of my old sketches again. I need a little reminder. Little reminder of what this character looks like. Okay. Let's see it now. Hope that everybody's been having a good Sunday, a good pre-Memorial Day. Earlier I went to the grocery store and got a nice roast for tomorrow. Just a tortured smiley face. What in the world? What did that look like? How would you go about torturing smiley face? Dying through history of Spears guillotine, ran over. Oh my goodness! It reminds me of like Happy Wheels or the like Happy Tree Friends. Why is it always happy in these titles, and they're very gory? There's nothing happy about that. It's deceptively happy. Oh, for sure, I bet. Look at it and they're like, what the heck? There's a murderer in this class. We got a crazy person in here. Every time I do one of these, they get just a little bit bigger each time. I'm just like, downsize that. And his t-shirt. And this character is the same, from the same webcomic series as this one here. It's good to practice drawing these. Because technically I have the first chapter laid out, but I haven't fully drawn it out yet. Storyboarded, yes, but the actual drawing of it all, no, not yet. That eye is just a little bit off. And then upon flipping it over to, you notice different things that you didn't notice before. Trying to round this out a little bit more. Little Adam's apple in there. Let's see. What else? What else? A little texture on the beanie. Little texture there. And I want some of these hairs to be a little taller, I think. Something funny's going on over at Wolf's show right now. All right, see, when you get back, Jonathan, I almost said Jonathan. I was like, wait, no. Okay. Let's see, I want to put something over here in this corner. Let me look for some inspiration. Who's that character? Okay, I guess I could do that one. He's a... Welcome back. Welcome back. I sense a wolf raid approaching. Why do I sense a wolf raid approaching? Okay. I noticed that all of the characters that are on the left side are facing towards the right, and all the characters on the right are facing towards the left. Patterns. Interesting patterns. I need to pull that sketch up again. Hold on. It's right there. That one. Whew. Okay. Welcome on back, Strawman. Good to see you. Starting off strong with an explosion.
There's a raid.
See, I knew my senses were correct. Welcome in if you're coming in from the Wolf Neve raid. Today I'm just doing random sketches. I'm just doing random sketches of characters. Your wolf talking to the cat in her native language. Welcome on back, Love Pucks. Good to see you. Good to see you. Like I said earlier, I'm just doing random sketches today. And I hope that your internet is doing better. How to change avatars? Yes, for the stream avatars game on the floor. Yes, it is extend settings. I believe it's that one. So that should pop up in a little bit. It'll open up an extension for the game. Click on it, log in with your YouTube, and then there we go. It's popped up. It takes a little bit of time to load up, but then you should be able to go through all the different avatars, the color variants, and then the actions inside of the extension pop up faster than the chat commands. So I found weird stuff happening here lately. That is odd. That is odd, but I can't see that hasn't happened to me before, because it has. So one of the most recent strange things to go on both me and Wolf's phones is that it decided that it wanted to auto install 3 of these like bloatware games without our permission or approval or anything. It just started to install these games on there, and I had gotten a notification that the installation went through, and I was like, what? I didn't tell you to do that. So we went through and it uninstalled them already, but strange stuff. I'm not a very like tech savvy person, so I can't like create like a rationale of like why that would happen. But yeah, just strange. It was like app manager system, like system manager settings or something. But there's no app for that even. So I could not make calls or get calls. What in the world? No SIM card. Phone also could not use the internet on it. That is so strange. Like, especially if there is a SIM card in there, like why is it not recognizing it? It is the it's a setting on the phone that we have to unenable or disable, I should say. I wish that they would all wear glove box. That would be funny if it recognized that. I need to pull up this character again. A cracked Hamilton, yes. Yes, the dance emote is quite particular. Or peculiar, I should say. Need to go into the webcomic. And go there, and the characters. I think I'll have that one. Right there. Hello, Garbo. Welcome on back. Good to see you. Today I'm just working on random sketches. I felt today was a good day for from the local lake. Ooh, nice. It's a good day for it. Hopefully the sun is out and getting some good vitamin D. But yeah, I just figured that I don't know, it'd be good to have like a no pressure kind of an art day. Oh, night fishing. Oh. Well, that makes sense with the time of day that it is. Time of the evening. Oh, nice, Love Pugs. You got the star. Let's throw some more in there. I like seeing people catch the stars, get the stars. Oh, gotcha, Garbo. Well, I wish you luck in your night fishing. Getting them nocturnal fish. Ooh, catfish. Those things get huge. Like, they get massive. When I was in... Where was I? I was at some like water park. Oh, sweet, nice. I was at a water park, and they had a lake there, and it was filled with catfish. And people like there's a bunch of signs that say like don't feed them. But these kids, they had like some crackers or something, and they were like off to the side and like dropping them into this lake. And I looked down and I just saw like a mass amount of catfish just swimming on top of each other, like just trying to get like these crackers from these kids. I was like, this is nuts. They were big, like we were pretty high up, you know, because the lake's like down here, and the bridge to cross over it was like way high up, super high up. But even still, they looked massive. 14 oh my goodness! Holy crap! Hello, Spank and Pesky Citizen. Welcome on back. I hope you both have a wonderful weekend. Oh, you as well. You as well. I hope that your guys' Memorial Day goes well. Get some good eats. Good celebrations in. Trying to make this guy look a little crazy. Oh yeah, go for it, Garbo. Fish pics. Instead of the other kind that sounds like. Ma'am. Cat has come in. My goodness. In the world. What is that about, Spank? Okay, let's throw in the. I need to see that again. Okay, there's just a little bit. Just a little bit that's going on here. He has a t-shirt on as well. Nice. I was wondering what that smell was. Smells like meat. How close did she get to me? Oh my gosh. Now she's dropping bombs. Many bombs. What are you doing? Ma'am is so interesting. She's like a dog sometimes. She like grabs her tail. Chases it around. My fish brandy cow. Oh, nice. Let's see. Find it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That's a big fish. Good grief. Wow. Well, good luck catching more of them. My goodness. Wow. Here's to many more fish catchings. Who knew rule sets for Dungeons and Dragons? Why can't I smite people with my fist? I don't know, man. They had some interesting additions. I remember hearing about the whole wheelchair debacle, and I'm just like, why would this is a fantasy game? Why can't you? Why wouldn't you be able to have your need for a wheelchair healed by, you know, like a magic potion or a healing potion? Like what? Make it make sense. Yeah, if you're dim, you can do to them what you want. You are the god of that world. They're gonna end up like the 10th edition is gonna have, it's gonna be so nerfed. You can't just enter a tavern. It's gotta be all of these different things. The prerequisites. Hello, Yesaya. Good to see you again. Today is just a random sketching day. I wanted some low pressure art. Because after this, for tomorrow, I gotta finish up the VTuber model art. I've been sitting on it, letting it cook a little bit. I say that because I can smell the dry rub. And it's making me hungry, even though I had a little appetizer for dinner. Making me hungry again. But yeah, I gotta finish that VTuber model artwork. And then I gotta learn how to rig the thing! Yay! Oh, well, that's nice to know, Wolf. That's great. I would hope that it's it's your own, or the kind that we're going to eat later, and not somebody else's. Otherwise, you're gonna get a job as TSA. So you can do it to other people. That poor Asian guy. He needs to squint more. He's looking a little creepy. A little creepy looking. I got something to eat. Hold on. Oh, nice. Yes, it is about that time. But yeah, whenever we start talking about like really good food, I start getting cravings. Like for corn cheese. Ooh. Korean corn cheese. Yeah. I had it recently, so I'm not like too, strong on that craving. Passed out like 5 to 6 times during the stream last night. That's what I was wondering. I was like, where did he go? He was just here. But I'm glad that you're back and that nothing bad happened. But that's I'm not totally surprised either with the kind of atmosphere that we've got over here. What's the max amount of stars you're allowed to place at once? I don't know. I think it's like 30 of them or something, but I usually only do like 4 or 5. Oh, nice. With the lime? Victory. I don't want to crowd it up too much. Oh my goodness. See, I don't even need this. I don't even need them. Because I can spawn stuff in. I can spawn. So I can spawn bombs wherever I want. I can even spawn in new avatars. What is this? There's a block. And spawn in a block. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. Wonder. Very interesting. Huh. I'm discovering new things here. There's a whole bunch of different settings for this thing. I'm gonna mess around with this later because I don't know where to put any of these either. Perhaps I can make like a custom stage or something, and then select the other stage. I don't know. I'll have to play around with this a little bit later, but that looks like you can make this into like a platformer kind of a game. People can jump, do that jump command and jump to other platforms. They have a bunch of tutorial videos on streaming avatars that I have not watched. So I was like, how do I just load in the Vocaloid pack? Where's my head? Can't wrap around it. Mine either. Mine neither? Me neither? Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Jar Rat Honey Bun will manifest. Oh my gosh. You know, that would be something, huh? I have all these human characters here. I might as well. Let's draw some rats. Why not? Why not, Spank? Oh, I figured you were just kidding, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Especially here in the corner. Like a little arch rat. This is the rat that is supplying the the rat art museum with pieces. Right? Yeah, that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that really will spawn in Honeybot. Oh my gosh, I was about to say me too, Yesaya, but like... I have done that before though. Well, the first time that I was watching the George Carlin overdubbing of Thomas the Train. Because it just flows so perfectly. And there's like there was a couple of YouTube poops that me and my brothers had watched, and they were so funny. They were so funny. But it probably didn't help that that I had already had to use the restroom, and I failed to do so. It also doesn't help that my my sensor is broken there, because when I was a kid I held it for far too long. I was very stubborn, still kind of am. And I was playing outside in my parents' backyard, and I didn't want to stop. I was getting frustrated at my own body, which definitely still does happen. Is it the same one that George Carlin did, Strawman? Because yes, that one is also not very PG, but it absolutely is hilarious. I think it's like 45 minutes long, and I still have not gotten through the entire thing. Well, yeah, I know that he's the real voice too, but that's why the overdubbing of it is it fits so perfectly. So hard. Like, oh no! Oh no! We have to take like precautionary measures. If you're gonna watch something really funny, make sure that you use your faculties. Use the faculties first. Oh, that's interesting. Ringo Starr. I can't remember if I watched that one or not. It was not my youngest brother, but the one older than the youngest, but younger than me. He was very much into Thomas the Tank Engine. When we were younger, there was actually a like Thomas the Tank Engine exhibit or experience, and they decorated an actual train to look like Thomas, and so he got to experience that. Got a little train whistle, like a wooden train whistle from it. But I bet you that's gonna end up being like a core memory of his, if it's not already. Just the remembering of it. Just like, oh my gosh, that's right. I did that. Cranking your South Park. Oh my goodness. There was a post on Facebook that I saw the other day they're in a nurse or an EMT, one of the two. It was a post from them that's talking about how you wouldn't believe the kind of stuff that they have had to remove from the the lower regions of some guys, and they try to make up an excuse. So I fell on it. Sure you did. And it made me think of that character from South Park, Mr. Slave. And all the things that are up his rear. The ass box. Let's see, I need to look up what that hat looks like. Hold on. A beret. Yes, the beret. The French rat. Wait a minute. Yeah, be very specific with your search inquiry if you're gonna look it up. They buy them pre-recorded from a oh my goodness! Good grief! I said use precaution if you're gonna look it up. Excuse me. She should jump out of it. No! Move back over to this one. Just feel like there could be a little bit more of an angle. Every time I zoom out and flip the perspective, it's like something else could be edited there. I'm gonna give her a different mouth, I think. I think the cat is getting into something. Okay, I need to check up on what the cat might be getting into. So, give me a second while I go and see what kind of mischief she might be getting into really quick. Name one movie and keep one human actor, the rest are Muppets. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Just because I think that maybe it would be a better adaptation than what we've currently got, and because Wolf was talking about it on his show today. Keep I don't know, either the little girl Lilo or Stitch himself, and then have the rest of the characters be Muppets. You know, that would probably actually be a better looking version of it, because then we might actually have Gantu in there. Then Jumba and Pleakley would get to be in their alien forms throughout the entire film. There's no human version of them for it to seep into the uncanny valley of, you know, oh, we couldn't do it because, you know, the CGI is just too difficult. It's just like, just make them all Muppets. Just make them all Muppets. That would be, yeah. And then, because then it, like, if you're gonna keep if you're gonna keep Lilo as the human, then it's like from a little girl's perspective, But yeah, but you know, it's a very imaginative version of it, you know, from a kid's point of view, you know. Or if it's from if you're gonna keep Stitch the same, then all of the other characters are Muppets, and that's how Stitch sees them. So what were you getting into? What are you getting into? Causing mischief? Yeah? Causing mischief. This cat over here. Exactly, Josiah. That's why I was just like, oh my goodness. So I saw one of the interviews that was done about that, and they're like, yeah, so why is there no Captain Gantu? And they really did say it was just too difficult. There's no way for you to get into the closet, you know that, right? You know that, right? Come on. Come on. Get out from over there. Let's go. There's no way to get in the closet. There's a suitcase right in front of it. Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to give it up. Go look in a different crevice. Crevasse. Oh, nice, Love Pugs. At the last convention that Wolf and I went to, the official artist for Stitch was selling artwork and prints from a bunch of different franchises and Stitches in there. So that's how he ended up getting the Aliens version of the Stitch print. Cuckoo's Nest, and we keep the director of the hospital human. Oh my gosh, they've gone insane. They've gone insane. Everyone in the hospital's turned into a Muppet. I can tell you a lot of reviews are straight up lying. A lot of them call it faithful. Right, exactly. I've seen far too many comments on Facebook, you know, if you believe it or not, that are saying like, oh my gosh, yeah, they just changed a little bit. And I reply to them. I'm just like, changed a little bit. They cut out a huge character. They made Zach Galifianakis the freaking human Jumba. And he's hardly acting at all. It's like, what in the world? And then what they did with Nani, I'm like, even the personality of David, like, it's just, because I watch review videos, honest, dead set review videos from people that took notes. They watched the original beforehand. Let me see, Strawman, which one it was, because it's the believe it was Chris Sanders. If there's a signature on his print, that'll be the best way of figuring that out. But I'm pretty sure that it was Chris Sanders. Yeah, me too. So I was very much done with them from the, like, because I hadn't seen the Cinderella one or the Maleficent one, but I was just like, why are we doing this? You know? And even still, like the Lilo and Stitch remake, I believe it was the director of the original film is voicing Stitch. So you would think, right? But no. Because they're not the director for this one. They're simply the voice. But just they went and they massacred the original message from the animated one. It's very, I don't know, really tone deaf. So oh my goodness, Pink, really? That's kind of terrifying. Because I am still having to correct Grok sometimes. It'll, like, someone will ask Grok to tell them the context of a meme. And they'll go and say that, oh yeah, this meme featuring Paul Pelosi. And I'm like, that's not Paul Pelosi, that is Ron Paul. And then it goes, oh, well, okay, my apologies. The confusion might be because of their, you know, shared last name. And I'm like, they don't have the same last name. And I never got a response back from that. So, yeah, another one, like, it was, again, like, analyze this meme, tell me the context of it. And it's saying that, like, the Obama pills that Diddy had taken, that there's an X on Obama's face, and I'm like, there is no X on his face in this pill. There's no X there. I never got a response back from that. So yeah, the AI stuff, just, I can't, like, it's like the longer that you look at it, if you have the, like, artistic literacy, if you've got, like, you know, mimetic literacy, I don't know. The longer that you look at it, if you use just like 1% more of your brain power, it becomes obvious. Yeah, because they're trained, Strawman. They're trained off of a particular, you know, source material, and if that source material is built off of lies, you know, or other people's work, it's not gonna give you an authentic piece, you know, or an answer. So oh my gosh, Spank. We just recently watched a video on how there's like one of the developers for ChatGPT was found dead in his apartment in San Francisco, and he was setting up to be a pretty big whistleblower and left the company and suddenly dead. Interesting thing there. What? Oh my goodness. The Togo's lawsuit? Wait, like the sandwiches? The Togo sandwiches? That's right. That's right. Based AI. Good grief. Let's see. I think I am going to add some colors to these. gonna start off with this one because I want to, because I can. Oh my goodness, it actually is the Togo sandwich business. Because the Togos run a business model designed to fail and for people who run the franchises. Oh my gosh. Jeez. He makes money still on their misfortune. Jeez. And you know, I've heard of that happening with other franchises before, or other, you know, business models. There's a YouTube channel that analyzes businesses that have gone that have filed for bankruptcy, and that just aren't performing as well as they used to anymore, and why that's the case. And whenever I see their video pop up in my feed, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I should watch that and, you know, gain a little insight. And one of those videos was about the crumble cookies. No, it's not Defunct Land, although I do watch Defunct Land. I really enjoyed the ones about the oh gosh, what is that attraction that was inside of the Wonders of Life area? The animatronic was like stolen from its attachment arm. Like there's like hydraulic fluid dripping down it and stuff. Looks like it's bleeding. Like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. It's, hold on a moment. I'm gonna go into my history and search that. I believe it was Modern MBA. And the title of the video is Why Crumble Cookies Can't Survive. There's another one by Dakota Talks, The Rise and Fall of Crumble. So. But yeah, it's like the amount of money that you make as a franchise owner just keeps going down every year. And during the pandemic, that was more of a, I don't know. I think even before that, because of TikTok and them doing so many different like flavor drops and relying on, you know, those influencers to push out more of their ads. Like as time goes on, it's kind of a fad. So yes, you're both gonna go look for the treasure. And anyone else who would like to join. A belly full of rum. Oh my goodness. Some cracking spiced rum. Oh my gosh. As the pirate way be. Where's all the rum gone? It's interesting, it's not saying anymore that it requires a valid target. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. But I used to say that more often. I don't know, Spank. I didn't even know that they, an agreement was made there. I gamble 000. I gamble nothing. Oh my goodness. It's good that you've got points to spare. Me as well, love bugs. I always have a fun time on these streams. But you have a wonderful rest of your nights. Have good sleep, get good dreams. And have a lovely Memorial Day tomorrow. Or I guess for you, it's already Memorial Day since it's 1 in the morning. But yes, get some good sleep. See you again when I see ya. Early celebration for Memorial Day because it's Monday now where I am. Oh, wonderful. I hope that it went well for ya. Some good eats. Good time spent with family. Or, you know, any other way that you celebrate it. Oh, nice. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. I'm not an avid Doctor Who fan, but because of My Little Pony, I saw someone had made a fan animation of that quote, and that is how I became aware. More up north in the East Coast. Ah, gotcha. East Coast down south. Hey. I have not spent a lot of time on... Well, actually, no, I was in Florida for a little bit, but I wouldn't really consider that the... as much of, you know, like East Coast as it is more like a South Coast. Even though it's on the eastern part of the country, it's more south than than anything really, like southeast. But I'm talking like Maine, Connecticut. Those are really very much East Coast. I heard, yeah. I didn't hear the specifics though. It's like a riot or some kind of like a shooting or something. I do not know. Because while that was going on in Wolf's show, I was listening to a commentary video about how I guess Hassan Piker has been banned off of Twitch yet again for a single day. Like that means anything, but I was just like, makes sense. Oh, interesting. It's like some chaos. Some chaos occurred. It was a fight. I thought heard was between two women. Oh, interesting. Some weebs were flown off, were snatched off the head, or maybe it was two old ladies. You know, you stepped on my cane. You looked at me wrong. You wore the same dress as me to that party last night. In the 13 colonies here in the East Coast. Oh my goodness. I have seen how small the states are over there. That'd be crazy too. You drive like, you know, maybe like an hour or so, maybe. I'm not sure. And you're in a completely different state. Here on the West Coast, you're gonna be driving for a while, and then you finally make it to, you know, to Washington, or depending where you are, you know, in that state. It could be, you know, like you're like 15 minutes from the border or something, right? And then you're like, oh hey, I'm here. But like if you are like down south in California and driving up to Oregon or Washington, that's a long drive. That'll be a long drive. Make sure you pack in your snacks and water. Oh my gosh, within an hour or two. That is crazy. Wow. Men always get involved. You know, when I see the fights on YouTube, there's like clips of, you know, people getting into fights and stuff. They always get involved. I'm just like, just let them. Just let them just cat fight it out. Okay? I'm here to see hair tufts flying. Like, use those long nails that you got. Little daggers. Oh my goodness. I think they have similar laws like that in Alabama. You get caught with just a little bit of it. I think it's like it's either $2,000 or $3,000 fine. And just yeah, you can forget about any kind of, you know, medical, you know, license for it at all. They don't care. They're like, we don't have that here. That card don't mean anything here. At least I believe. I could be wrong, but I looked it up and I was like, I wonder, I'm curious, what is that over there? It's over here in Oregon. It's very much recreationally, medically legal. A bunch of things are recreationally legal. I just thought, like, I don't I don't know if that's beneficial to everybody. Oh my goodness, so close. I remember living in my parents' town, and if you wanted to go to any kind of like big like chain clothing store or anything that's not a Walmart or a Goodwill, you would have to drive like 30 minutes to get to the nearest big city. So McMaster won't even legalize it for medical use. Oh my gosh, that's the deep red state. But that's how the county that I came from was like. I would have to drive to the next neighboring county in order to get my grass, because it was very much like that old boys club that just they don't want any kind of shops like that in the county. So the neighboring counties would get the financial benefits from the taxation. Go see the White House whenever I want to. Oh, nice. Lots of very historic, touristy areas down there, I imagine. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on the same layer as the shirt. I feel a sneeze. Forgot to unmute. Ma'am's on the ground, like right behind me. I'm playing around with her. She's like, stop it, I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to take a little cat nap right behind you. Oh my gosh, Yesai, wow. There's people on like the West Coast over here, they plan like $1,000 plus trips to go over there and see all of that. But it does remind me because a while ago, I think this was like back in like 2016 or 2017. I think 2017 sounds a little more right. There was the total solar eclipse that started in Oregon, specifically in the town that I came from. That's where the path of totality like started, and we had, oh my gosh, we had an entire festival for it. But there were thousands of people in this little town for the solar eclipse, and I was just thinking to myself, like, some of these people must have paid thousands of dollars to come over here, because they're from like the East Coast or something, or from a different country, to see this. And, just because of good timing, good location, I got to see it like right in the backyard of, no, it was backyard, it was like the side yard, or the front. It was the front yard of my ex's rented house. So, but yeah, I just thought that was so interesting. But each area has its own benefits and pros and cons, I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, I bet you a bunch of people have that same dream. Go and swim in the big pool in DC. Good grief. Security comes running after you. Sir, you can't do that here. Well, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Pulling a Stan Marsh. City in Atlantic City, Dover Beach, about an hour 50 something minutes. My goodness. With everything, yeah, like so closely packed like that, yeah. That makes sense. Masonic architecture in DC. I bet. Yeah. That sounds like it would be the right area for that. Now, why did that change color? That's not supposed to be there. Right, exactly, Josiah. Yep. No having to go through any TSA or be in a metal tube with a bunch of other people that might potentially smell bad. Or like, you know, a crying baby or something. Just get in the car and go. Temple right across the street from the first news where I worked. We had the horse buggy thing. You could pay for a tour on the city. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Several horses flip out. Oh my gosh. They were sensing the vibes were just not. They were not there. Horses are very sensitive creatures. They're very attuned to the vibes given off of certain people. Very much thrive off of body language. So this is the commands to turn around in the middle of the road and try to go the other way. What in the world? No, human, this is not the right way. I know you want to go this way, but I think that this is not the right way. No, human. Silly two-legged. Try to carry buggy on the sidewalk. What in the world? What in the world? Well, you see, if I could fit on the sidewalk, so can you, right? You must. Why do you not fit? Try to blame it on the humans. It's your fault you didn't make this narrow enough. This is on you, it's not on me. I'm not the one that built the buggy. Silly two-legged. She sneezes. Yes, and then when the when the horse decides that it's time for it to, you know, go number 2, right in front of you, it will emphasize the romanticness of of the horse and buggy ride. Look, honey, fresh manure. Don't you love to garden, honey? I thought that you would like this. What is in the Discord? Yes, I did many hunting and gatherings today. Still let horse poo on the ground, but now they have still a catch towel that hangs there. You have to dump it in a box. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is our poop box. We have to unload the poop box after every ride. Oh my goodness. The more you know, truly, the more that you know. But that does make sense, though. Otherwise, you'd have a bunch of horse poop on the ground and people stepping in it, people driving through it. It would be quite gross after a while, I imagine. The parades that I've seen, there's whenever they have horses in the parade, I've usually seen someone behind the horse group with a little broom and a dustpan, but sealed so you can't smell it. How does it do that? Like, there's like some flaps or something that prevent the smell from permeating through. Interesting. Intriguing. Total count was just 2 catfish, which I'm more than happy with. Now to get them home to butcher and clean them. Oh, wonderful, Garbo. Well, hey, there's always, that positive outlook on it. But you've got those two. And perhaps, you were meant to get those two. What is it, ma'am? What is it? Are you checking my components again? What are you doing? What are you doing? This creature. Why are you right behind me? That's not the safest spot for you now. Sometimes I gotta back up. I'm gonna knock over your trash can now. Ah, a rubber seal. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Oh, some salmon. A little bit of lemon on there. Ooh. I'm gonna end up getting hungry again. Where are the eyes? Go over to their house on occasion for no. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Whenever like 4th of July comes around, or Christmas or Thanksgiving. Oh man. Like, I don't want to cook all that food, but I want to eat it. Okay, so she needs some eyebrows. Play basket like salmon is good. Oh, I don't think I've had that before. But it sounds good. My goodness. People say that clearly have lived more than 50 years. Oh my goodness. It's because they got experience. They have tasted some good recipes and they're like, keeping that one right there. That's the good one. That's the good one. There's been some recipes that I've tried to make and it's just like it did not. Either I didn't have the right tools or something about it was not right. But like the Japanese corn soup, I don't think I had the right strainer for it, so it was it was a little questionable. Oh, catfish soup. Yeah. I think it was like a week or like either a week or a week and a half ago. That Wolf had made this really nice was gumbo and had shrimp and I think it was linguiça. Is it linguiça or abalone or something like that? Some sort of sausage. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I did enjoy that. Netflix coming back harder than ever, but it was worth it. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, yep, you gotta make the sacrifice. I know this is gonna hurt me, but it just tastes so good. usually make deep fried catfish nuggets. Oh my goodness. I think I've had those once when I was... Well, I had something like that at some point. They were pretty good. So I was like, I gotta blow my nose. Oh my goodness. I do like peanut oil more than like, what is that oil that they use? Like the rapeseed oil? Like, oh no. Although I would at some point like to try beef tallow fries. I've never had them before, but I have heard that they are much tastier. Oh my gosh, Spank. I think you gotta go pug fishing for that. Oh, thought she was in her salsa tray. Oh, she ran out. Be like, now what do? I don't know, man. Oh, you back? You back? She's come back. And she's gone again. Gone again. Looking for her ball. What? What? Pig butt. What is he talking about? feel like I should draw back this a little bit. Change that to a highlight color, which I usually seem to use a very warm yellow. Okay, going over to the transparent watercolor brush and start making some cuts in the highlight. Nice, Spank. You got some more vibe coins. Gonna go in with a smaller brush here. Just adding little streaks. And go in and remove some of that. I like how that one turned out. For a simple portrait sketch, I like that one. Let's go over to this one. Normal, throw that in there. This a multiply. A little bit lighter than that. I think her eyes are a little bit more green than that. Gamble nothing. 1,000 nothing. 0,000? 0,000 nothing. Oh my gosh, 40 vibe coins. How does Spig do it? I don't know. I don't know. He knows its ways. Look like snake eyes now. Take that color, make it just a little bit darker. Lock that. Wrong area. Oh, nice, you got the star. Let's throw some more stars in there. Nice. You get more opportunity for gold now. Indeed, yes you do. So you can drop more bombs. We're gonna have a bait and tackle, or a line and tackle, fund. Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? She keeps going underneath my desk, inspecting my connections. Again? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's behind my desk now. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Good luck. You ain't gonna get the closet door to open that way. Good luck. Oh my goodness. Get a hot dog's cut into slivers for blue gun. It becomes the bait for the catfish. Oh, nice! Entire like process there. Hold on a second. I'm gonna... Yes, follow the food chain. Absolutely. Okay. Ma'am? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. No. Come on. Gonna go with this one. Yeah, I could just see her like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I could see her just like knocking stuff over. So I was like, I must pick you up and remove you from the closet space here because you are gonna cause some mischief. Yes. She's gonna start running around with a jar of dirt too. Forgot to mute myself, or unmute myself. I tend to mute myself when I want to like sneeze or I have like a burp or something, because I just think it's kind of gross to have the mic on while doing that. But yes, I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? Isn't what's inside of it like Davy Jones's heart? The box with it? A little bit of a darker color. And a lighter color on the top. On the stairs, which is not scripted. Johnny Depp actually fell down the stairs in that scene. But it worked out so well, didn't it? It made it more authentic. Yes, yes. That's great though. I mean, I hope that he was okay afterwards, but like, that's great. You got a little too in character. Because that would absolutely be something that Jack Sparrow does. Can I help you? No? Yes? What was that? Silly cat. What are you doing right behind me yet again? Potato flew around the room before you came. The little fish pole that we've got for Miss Ma'am over here. That just reminds me of that meme. Someone attached a potato to their ceiling fan. Okay, 50, 25. I guess that one's still set to 100. Yes. Like, what do you take me for, a child? Yes. Yes. She does act like a baby sometimes. Had to do a little stretch. Some more shadows in here. And just slowly building this up. Oh, hello, Ethereal. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. It has been a while. This month has been busy. Oh, yeah, I understand that. I have many projects I need to actually finish. So, thank you very much. I've been working on this one, and I colored this one here. And I got these two sketched up, and Yash, the lovely rat, and this other character too. But yes, welcome on in. Good to see you again. I wanted a relaxing, no pressure to finish any of these sketches. Kind of an art day. Some of my other pieces that I have to finish those ones. One of them is a VTuber model, and there's a lot of folders. There's a lot of layers. So thankfully I'm in the end stages of it before the wonderful rigging part of it. I have to rig it. I mean, it's good to be learning new stuff, so this is gonna be something new that I gotta learn how to do. Okay, I think I can put in some highlights on this. Got my highlight color. Actually, I think it's this one. Oh, I forgot something. It's a deeper shade that goes in here. Okay. Okay, now to do a little bit of erasing in here. Get our transparent watercolor brush. And ever so slightly, you're just going to take away some of the highlight, and it makes a nice effect there. I don't know if other artists do this in this way, but this is how I enjoy doing the highlights, especially in the hair. Nice natural shine effect. Can be taken away entirely back there. It'll affect right in there. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Same thing, kind of curve it upwards into the scalp and down the rest of the hair. There's another section right here. Where is that at? It's this entire area. A little split right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into these strands of hair. Just give them a little bit more pigment. And try that same thing right here. Then with the airbrush, set on a transparent color. Just gonna fade some of this out where it's a little bit too strong. A little bit right there, and a little bit of a stronger color right here. So the highlights over here can be cleaned up a little bit more. needs to be just a little bit more right here, I think. I'm gonna blur this or blend it. Okay, I just need to recolor these lines a little bit. Alright, let's see, I've got a little bit of time left. Let's go over to this one since there's not much hair to color over here. Where is that one? So this guy, it's a little bit darker toned. Not that dark though. About right there, I think. He's another one of the characters from the webcomic that I'm making. Give me 1 second. I need to check what color this guy's eyes are. They are brown. Okay. Okay, throwing on the, they're not really eyelashes, it's more of like an eyelid. Has black hair. So this is one of the antagonists from the comic I'm making. I haven't fully come to a set like character design for him yet. So this is good because it's like doubling as like a tester for like a different color palette for him. Yes, very much. Yes. Very much so. Antagonist character design. One of the many reasons for our main character, who is this one here. And then this is another character. More reasons for her to leave the area that she's residing in. There's a lot of people that, yes, are either pricks or they're just not fully like able to actually connect with her, you know? She's not able to fully connect with them. You know, probably, straw man, probably. I would assume actually that, you know, he's because I haven't fully written it out yet, but there are people that their job is to kind of push certain like activities, certain like opinions on things. So he is very much like a bully in a way, but like that's what his job is to, you know, steer people in a certain direction. And she kind of picks up on this, but the people that she's surrounded by have no idea that is what is being done to them. little bit thinner right here. She's like, oh, I'm not really interested in going to this thing. And because this guy has used certain language, certain emphasis, the friends also, well, friends, pick up on it, on the phrases and the words that he says, and try, convincing her to go to this thing. She's like, I'm not into it. That's not my thing. I think his shirt is gray. So very much so he is given a script of like keywords to use on the masses. Him and an entire other troop of people. He does not leave cat food for the hug. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh sorry, I don't have enough credits after after spending it all on, on smokes or something. On vapes. The newborn. Oh my gosh. Some children are just born that way, man. Evil babies. I bet you he probably thinks that there's some babies out there that are just evil babies. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes. What the hell? What the heck? Okay. I gotta get the facial hair in at least. I know I make superhero characters out of them. Oh yes, indeed. Indeed you do. My characters are antagonists of their own stories. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they're their own worst enemy. Let's move this down here and clip it. It's very faded. It's very faded out set of facial hair. gonna try to do this quick. 25, and this one gets set to 50. I think that you did. Maybe. My memory's a bit fuzzy. But I could have sworn that you did. Streamlabs, you're about 6 minutes too early. Their evil counterparts are even more evil alternatives of themselves. Oh, interesting. That's really cool, Yesaya. That was like an alter ego kind of a character. Oh, Rise of Sphere. Okay. What does that entail? I can't remember. I can't remember what my own superpower is. Say pulse plants out that helps control their growth, communicate. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I speak for the trees. I speak for the plants. And call me the Lorax. Okay, so I'll go in here now with a... Where did it go? I think that's the color. Bit of a softer shade. I like to do a hard shade and then a soft shade underneath it. Just think it kind of like fades it out a little bit more. Okay, I think I got time to put in the glow, the highlight. Too much up there, a little bit down here. A little bit down there. Okay, going in with the transparent watercolor. Put some space between some of these. And a little bit more there. Oh my gosh. I do not understand why I've been sneezing so much. Needs to stop. Okay, last bit right here. I'm just gonna put in some little light dots so he doesn't look so soulless and dead inside, even though he probably is. Okay, there we go. There we go. Do you get t-shirts of my new campaign? It's to bring back bullying. Yes. Some people have become so wily that perhaps it would be a good idea. I think I've missed something actually really quick. Really quick. Audrey to bullshit. Somebody out there in the world is attempting to bullshit. Just need little shine marks in a couple of places. Last thing. I swear. Last thing, I swear. Okay, there we go. Alright, everybody, it is now 12 a.m. for me. I'm gonna call this a stream. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight as I worked on these art pieces, these random sketches that turned into very nice portraits of people. I'll be back on Friday. Oh, is it Duolingo time for you? Going to spend time with the menacing green owl. I wish you luck on that. But yes, I will be back on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Unless something changes, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know in the Discord, on Twitter, and on the YouTube community page as well. So people shall know where I am, what happened, all of that stuff. But if all goes well, 8:30 p.m. Pacific on Friday. So there's the door. There's the door. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody, or morning, daytime, evening time, whatever time it is for you. I hope that you have a good one. Have a great Memorial Day if you haven't celebrated it already. Hope that goes well for ya. Have some good food, good family time, remembering what the day is all about, memorializing those that we've lost. Alright guys, let me plug my things. If you want to check out more of my artwork, be sure to check the DeviantArt gallery that's going to be posted in the chat there momentarily. Bunch of nice artworks for you to look at. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so whenever the link pops up there. There we go. Be sure to follow me there if you want to see what I comment on. Yes, a feast. Yes. I hope you guys have wonderful feasts. Be sure to check out the link tree if you feel so inclined to do so. And my commissions are open. So if you want some personalized artwork, like how you saw today, be sure to check out that website. There's will do's, won't do's, price ranges, and then my process as well. So, alright guys, I'm heading on out here. You guys have a wonderful rest of your 26th of May. I'll just say that. But I'll see you guys again on Friday. Yes, have a blessed night, Josiah. Adios. Goodbye, everybody. Stay vibing, stay creative, and I'll see you again on Friday. Bye-bye.